on the longer format of the game, I'd always say, look, if you want to get 100 today, mentally and physically, you've got to be prepared to probably about 5 hours. So you've got to be here at the end of the day. If you genuinely want 100, you've got to probably bat for 5-6 hours. That's the first thing. So you've got to get yourself in that headspace. And the reason I say that, I was doing an interview the other day to Guyana, and they were talking about some players. I was talking about Kieran Powell, who opened the innings for the West Indies for a while. Good player, Kieran. Technically a solid player. And Kieran Powell would often, he'd go out and he'd bat the first 2 hours of a test match, and he'd play really well, do all the tough stuff against the new ball, Anderson, whoever. And he'd be 30 not out at lunch. And then after lunch, it's almost like his concentration or his fitness would go. And he'd suddenly play a loose shot, and he'd go driving a ball, the same ball that 2 hours earlier he would have left outside off stump. So this ability to have the mental capacity for concentration, to make good decisions for long periods of time. So in the long format of the game, you've got to be prepared to have discipline, good shot selection. If you make mistakes, park them. Right, it's the next ball. And I think the best players, they just always in the zone for the next ball. And whatever's gone, I've learned from it, but it's gone. Okay, I've been dropped a slip. I'm not going to worry about it. It's gone. Next ball, right, come on, back in the zone, watch the ball. And I keep coming back to Shiv, right, but I don't mind because he was world's best. That's what he would do. And he'd do it for 6 hours, 8 hours. Alistair Cook, 6 hours, 8 hours. These guys, these world-class players, back for long periods of time. And the best way to practice that, instead of having nets now for 20 minutes, half an hour, go and have a net for an hour and say, look, I'm going to bat for an hour and I'm not going to get out. And because if you practice like that, there's every chance you're going to go and deliver it when you go out into the middle.